Now let's look at the United States dollar. Let's pray it's still doing well, and it is. It's the best of the worst world currencies. Every currency is making toilet paper money. However, our toilet paper money is worth more to wipe your butt with than other countries, and I'm happy with that. I like green charts. I want green charts. I prefer to have green charts than have my gold bullion go to $9 trillion while everybody else dies because of famine, or a kid goes 8 days without eating like that Zimbabwe for gold video. But now let's look at platinum, just in case we have to go 8 days without eating. Platinum, awesome. Look at that move from there. Platinum's the way to go. Platinum, get that metal. That's the strong metal. Silver, pulling back. That's great. Holding in right here. Seriously, buy your silver here. If silver can get down to 10, buy it there. Hell, if you're even so lucky enough that you can dare get silver to go back to $8.70 or $9, my God, go ahead and load up. Or if you're really, really, really blessed, if you can get down to post 9/11 when I told people to buy, yet my stupidity idiot self did not do it at $4, that's when. However, the most important one was gold. After September 11th, I said to buy it. It got up to, right after September 11th, 296. I said, load up. Load up. Got to 270. Told the gold dealer, load up, load up. Now it said 880. Had I listened to my own self, whenever I told the gold dealer to buy a ton of it, I would be up a whopping 221% on my side just in case money, while during the same time I had stocks like Taser in 2003 for me to go long for nice, small, tiny gains of like 4,000% in right around a year and a few months. So it's to each their own. I'm happy with the market. I'm happy with the way it's acting. On part 2, I'm going to show my subscribers how the IBD 100 and IBD 85 index is doing. Oh my gosh, I'm so over time that Steve-O's going to have to split it up. So let me go ahead and just keep on talking. So there's actually going to be 2 part 1s for you guys, about 6 minutes each. But I want to show you that the S&P 400 and S&P 600 then, since we're going to split it up, this S&P 600, look at how powerful the move was today. 6.53, wow, percent. Volume was higher. Volume was much higher than the day before. Anything you see here, volume was higher. And just like the same case, the S&P 400, which was up 5.50%, look at this powerful day. Another powerful day. Let's bring it back down so you can see the 200-day moving average in relation. Go out to a zoom 9 and then a plus that all the way out. Look at the open, 508.45, bar open. Look at the low a day, 508.45. Look at the bar high day, 536.42. Look at the bar close of the day, 536.42. That's perfect, man. That's more perfect than I believe the SP 600 was. SP 600, 235.24, 235, nope, 248.11, 248.11, 235.24, 235.24. High a day close on a total move of over 6.53%, 2-day move of 8.81% move with a high of day close and a low day open. That's awesome, 8%. Something's starting to happen, which means we should be able to start making a ton of money now that we've been lagging. S&P 600, 2 days, it's up 7.10%. Look at that. Right there, a bar open 2 days, 587. Low of day, only 499.82. So that means it's only $1.05 off the low of day. High of day close, 536.42. Bar high, high of day, as you know, closed 536.42. So the S&P 400 is the best over the past 2 days based on its price action. You can't even see a baby bar there, but the S&P 600, however, is up not only 7%, but 8.81%, and you can see the bar there. And look at this on a 2-day pattern. What is this? 228.12, 228.10, only 10 cents off, 240.97, 240.97. Something's happened with the small caps, with the techs. I mean, let's look at the S&P 600 relative strength line now, looking back. Okay, now look at it since November, but look at it since March. Okay? Now, let's look at the mid cap, the S&P 400. Now look at that since November. So that's what I mean. The 400 looks to be leading the 600. But now look at the 600 huge gain today. 5.5 today, 6.5 recently, really turning up. And compare that with the NASDAQ. There's only one index missing out of all that. Look at that relative strength line. That's amazing. The index that's missing, 2 of them, IBD 100, 85. And actually, I'm going to show them to you now to my subscribers on video too, since it's a free part of the site. But if you don't have daily graphs or complete equity package or daily graphs or the industry groups ratings. What's wrong with you? You need these. You really, 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 really need these. You want to know why? Because it's the most amazing information that tells you if I should load up on this stock or if I should hang out with this stock. Stocks like, NFLX, that's why I'm kicking myself in the butt. I mean, it wasn't a perfect setup, but it was darn near close. And if I didn't load up here, why didn't I buy a ton of it here? It looks like it closed at the high of the day, $39.96, 4 cents off 40. That means it was less than 0.10% off a high a day. And even then, on a Netflix, on the perfect fundamentals to show you the cancel methodology works, 17%. Since I wanted to go long, but it didn't close at the high of the day or near the upper end of the range, where the green bop, like here, the extremely strong green bop from the yellow bop with the huge volume surge would have worked, I screwed myself out of 39%. No, excuse me, 29%. So that's horrible. And now, if we want to go back further, since the actual real breakout, if you want to call it a cup with handle, which isn't a correct cup with handle, but I can cheat, tighten it up, and make it look like one. This was a cup with handle from April, or if you want to call just September to January. This is a handle in January, and this is the breakout on the huge volume. And as you can see, since then, it's up 55%. So that's even better than my 29% gain. But I want to show you what the cup with handle was that I missed. The real cup with handle, you could call, this is a big saucer with handle pattern right here. This is part of the cup, saucer, cup, all the way back out here to where it sold off. And then here's the handle and then the breakout. However, I'm going to call September to December, to the end of December, the cup. September, sloppy action. Now here's what it looked like on an arithmetics, just to show you why I passed on it. Look at that. This is not an arithmetic chart, by the way. This is a log. So look at that. Now look on an arithmetic what that looked like to me. That's a weekly. This is a daily. Okay? Now let's compare that to 2008 to like one that I went long earlier that year. DGLY from April to June. Do you see how flat the March to April area was? Now let's look at another stock I was long during that time, PDO. Do you see how PDO was flat from May to June? So compare that flatness from May to June there, the flatness of DGLY from February to April, and compare it to what I saw on Netflix. And that's why you pass. But the fundamentals, they were there. They worked. They were perfect. And since then, I'm going to use a shift plus my right bracket arrow. Hold down shift and right bracket. You can see all the green bop. Bounce off the 50-day moving average with near max green bop. Relative strength line saying, hello, donkey. I'm hitting a new high. What's wrong with you, Josh? On strong volume. And the near max green bob should have made me just go freaking ballistic because you guys know how much I love that color. And then it just keeps just doing what it does. So it's just examples on how to mess up. Even people like me can mess up. And hey, I've almost been in this game for 14 years. So what does that tell you? Anyway, have a wonderful rest of your Pesach, Passover, and happy Easter for everybody. I bought a gift for the next door neighbor. I hope he likes it. I'm trying to be very friendly because he was like, give me something, give me something. However, I think he deserves it because I don't know if his parents are going to get him anything. And that makes me have a wonderful Easter. And I hope you guys have a wonderful Easter. And I want you to know that I care about you guys a lot. And hopefully if it's time to make money, it's time to make money. Okay, everybody. Aloha.